Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cropper here. You have all heard about hot Swedish bikini models, right? There is, for some reason, always a mythology about the sexiness of women in poor countries. This is true today still. Think of Thailand and Bangkok and in Japan. I haven't been there, but the brothel industry is dominated by Chinese girls. Now the reason for this is twofold. One, it's poverty, right? So that, like Western Europe after the fall of the wall, was flooded with volunteers for the whorehouses and stuff from Eastern Europe. So one reason is poverty, that's true. But I want to talk about the other reason, which is more significant, I think. Now, just so you know, this isn't a new situation. The Athenians in ancient Greece had tales and myths and stuff about the hot, sexed-up Spartan women. And Sparta, obviously, a much more controlled and poverty-stricken culture by design, would be like the Eastern Europe of today or something like this. So, how is it that this situation... Is there anything further we can say? Is it just poverty? Yes, we can say something further. Here's the reason why these cultures are sexed up, as it were. And it's hard to see how any culture could be more sexed up than America. I guess with the rate of obesity in America, maybe we probably don't seem quite as sexed up as we used to. But anyways, why is it that free people are perceivably less sexed up than people who are in totalitarian systems or regimes or whatever? The reason is because these regimes and the laws and the culture in them shut down the mind and don't allow the mind to develop, or make the mind develop on certain tracks, which shuts down the mind. So the result is that the people develop things that are natural to them, but they can't develop culturally. They can't develop anything beyond just their natural, physical, what comes with their DNA and genes. And guess what? Every single adult has, well, I mean, there's one exception here and there maybe, but by and large, every single adult is born with the packages needed to develop full genitalia. And they do. So you've got a bunch of people who can't use their mind and don't use their mind and aren't allowed to use their mind, are restricted in using their mind, aren't punished for using their mind. And the result is that they focus on, become obsessed with, and become known for being sexed up, being sexual deviants and so on. The sexual perversions, if you read William L. Shirer's The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, the sexual perversions engaged in by the different members of the Nazi Party at first are a little bit weird. Like, for example, there was a guy who used to carry a bullwhip. He was a homosexual. He used to carry a bullwhip and a pistol, and he used to rape people, in bars and stuff. That's what kind of culture they had for the 10 or 15 years prior to the beginning of World War II. Well, it's no wonder. If you shut down people's minds, but you can't shut down their genitalia, it's going to develop as it would have one way or the other. So you've got mindless creatures with working genitalia. And that, if you've ever wondered, is why everybody's so fond of the myths of bikini models from Sweden, or Athenians talking about the Spartan hotties. Just in case you were wondering.